So I just saw Spider-Man Brand New Suicide Attempt, and while I was cautiously optimistic about this movie given my love-hate relationship with this adaptation of Spider-Man, I can gladly say that I really did enjoy this movie from start to finish. While it wasn't everything I wanted out of a continuation of the ending of the last MCU Spider-Man movie, I can recognize that I should judge this film what it is trying to be, not what I wish it was trying to be. Now, I do have quite a lot to say about this movie that is good, but here's the abridged version of my ideal continuation before I get back to praising again. First of all, no Avengers and no official Avenger status for Peter post No Way Home. He can obviously be in the Avengers films, but him actually being a member of the team was something I never liked to begin with, so that's a change I would make. And also no other heroes with the exception of Daredevil and the Fantastic Four, and maybe Doctor Strange. And I chose this lineup for characters that I would be okay with being in Spidey's films, because the Steve Ditko era of Spider-Man's first run, is my definitive Spider-Man, and those heroes interacted with him during those early comics. And I also think those dynamics are just solid. And I know Strange and Peter didn't cross paths in that run, but Ditko co-created both characters, so that's why I like that matchup. And in my perfect world, the college trilogy, which I guess isn't a thing they're doing since Peter is almost done with college in this movie, would have started directly after No Way Home. Like, we should have gotten a fourth film like 2 years after the last one. And it would have been almost exclusively standalone and self-contained, with very little to do with the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe, away from the world-ending Avengers-level threats. But I of course know it's not exactly realistic, or a reasonable ask when corporations want profits at the end of the day. Not a 100% faithful adaptation that would get in the way of said profits. But as for what the film did do, I think it is a very enjoyable, well-shot and directed, well-acted, and extremely heartfelt story that acts as a good continuation of this version of Spider-Man. And I think Destin Daniel Cretton was a great choice to helm this project, and I do hope that Sony locks him down for the entire trilogy. Now, while it does suffer a bit from being an MCU movie, and is dragged down by setup for future non-Spider-Man projects, even with that, this is still a very competently made movie with mature themes of dealing with trauma. It has a good message of letting others back in after long periods of self-isolation, which is something I can relate to a lot, and provides a very good role model for young men in our protagonist, when good representations of masculinity on screen are kind of in short supply lately. And this, coupled with the fact that this movie deals with the loneliness that plagues this generation, and can act as a positive message of hope in such a bleak and often hopeless feeling world, is what makes this movie great. Because if a story about facing adversity and never letting the harshness of life blacken your soul isn't the essence of this character, I don't know what is. So go watch it, it really is quite good. I'm gonna give Spider-Man Brand New Day a 7 out of 10.